Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the week of March 6th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Having said that, let's see what we get for you this week. Definitely, I'd say, a busy week for you, which could be nice. You start off with the Joker. The Joker is a card that is all about being busy, about running around, doing a bunch of different things, and having a bunch of things to do. So you could just find yourself being busy. This card is a good card, though. I mean, to me, it represents a mastery over all the suits. It's kind of like the Magician in the Tarot, almost. And it represents, having a lot to do, but being able to do it. The Joker can kind of do a bunch of different things. Also, this card sometimes I find comes up when people need to have more fun in their lives, need to literally joke. So maybe some of you need to, take some time this week to spend time with friends or to do something that you enjoy doing instead of, doing something that either everybody else enjoys and you don't, or instead of just not doing something. Especially, I would say, if you're having any struggles or problems. Again, I find that if I'm having any issues or anything, I go for a walk. Sometimes that's where my answers come to me. I always tell the story that when I was a little bit younger, I lost a very successful business that I had, and for like a good solid year, I kind of had a pity party for a good solid year after that, and I just sat in my chair, my old chair, which if you have watched me from the beginning, that's exactly where I sat for like a good solid year. Never did anything. I gained a ton of weight and was depressed the entire time, and then for whatever reason, I decided to get up out of that chair, and I decided to start going for walks, and my life changed significantly when I started having more fun. I didn't allow myself to have fun during that time, and all that other stuff. And but once I started to do that, guess what? Like a ton of answers came to me, solutions to my problems, all these things came to me just by getting out. And I tell that story because it was a very, very depressing time for me, and I don't want it to happen to anyone else. So definitely take the time to have fun. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Three of Spades is a card that says, watch your health. It doesn't say anything bad is going to happen. It just says, don't allow something to happen. Also, with this card, as always, watch your back. If you're lifting anything, don't get injured. Don't injure your back. Make sure you're lifting things correctly. Next, you have my favorite card in the deck, the Ace of Clubs. A very good card for learning. And what else do we have here? Yeah, this is a very good card for learning, is what I was saying, and I always call it the card of stacking on skills. So it's like one of those things where maybe you want a promotion at work, but if you could just maybe learn something extra, this card could maybe give you that promotion or could give you an edge. It's about creating an edge, but this card allows you to do it. It's also just a great card for abundance in general coming in for you, more abundance being available to you, more prosperity. And a great card for communications as well. Kind of makes you very open to communicating with people, and also attract people, very important people, to communicate with you as well. Next, you have the Eight of Hearts. Great card for love, definitely. If you're already in a relationship, great for exchanging energy in that relationship. Great for new love coming in the future. Probably wouldn't be this week, but would be in the future. And also, they call this card like a gift from the universe. So this can be something that you did in the past. It's almost like you getting a wish, almost like you getting something you wish for, but, that's not quite right because it is something you worked for. It's not just like a wish, you just wish for it and get it. It's like you did the hard work for something, or you created positive karma in some way by helping somebody out. And now, this week, you could be getting payment back for that. Next, you have the Ten of Spades, kind of just like a death card. I'm going to pull your next card as well, which is the Ace of Spades, also just kind of like a death card, but so you could be transforming a lot this week. This card, though, is different than the Ace of Spades, though, because it can represent thinking about past difficulties. Sometimes I actually think this is a good thing, because sometimes this happens like when things start to improve for us. We start thinking about the past, and we start thinking about these past difficulties. And next, again, you have the Ace of Spades, kind of like a death card, but also represents victory, overcoming obstacles, existing problems being resolved, getting over some difficulties. So again, I think that maybe the reason you're thinking about some of these things with that Ten of Spades is just because you've overcome some obstacles, and now it's just like popping up in your head. So it looks like a great week. 2 aces, pretty powerful. So enjoy it, and thank you for watching.